Good morning, heroes, and welcome back to another episode with the Hunter. So, we are going to be doing some more gear farming for this guy. We got it yesterday, and with everything that was going on when I got home yesterday with dinner and trying to get things done, I wasn't quite able to go do any of the dailies, so we're going to go see if those have changed for a better area, hopefully. I did go ahead and bite the bullet. We had some DP left over from the last time we had purchased some stuff, so we went ahead and got the Horde call board. So now we can pop this whenever we need, which is awesome. So let's go look at what the daily quests are real quick. Worst case scenario, we abandon the ones that we have out there in Scythilis. Nope. Looks like that is still the quests out there. So we'll go out there and do that. We also picked up the one for Heroic Dungeons, right? No, we need to grab another one of those. But the really cool, important thing now is that the fact that when we hit 125 on this, we're able to get a box that now has Zul'Gurub-based gear so that we can start replacing our stuff with raid level gear. The downside with everything is the fact that we are not able to do mana storms. Mana storms are arguably one of the best ways to get gear very quickly. Mana storms were put out in the other versions for people who, you know, either couldn't or not capable of getting raids done because they're like me, they're a solo player, so they don't, you know, they're not associated with a guild or they don't have the ability to raid as often as they want. Mana storms were put there so that if you could get mana storms high enough up, you were getting raid level gear anyway. And so you were able to keep your person competitively geared so that when you were able to do raids, if ever, you were able to get in there and really have that baseline gear for you. So, let's go ahead and queue for a heroic dungeon. Dang it. But yesterday we actually ended up getting a new pole arm that boosted our damage considerably. We are still at 17 crit. We've hit our expertise cap, so we're doing fantastic. The only time you don't need to worry about expertise is if you're going to go ranged, because ranged doesn't worry about expertise. Let's put him on brow. We're hitting so much harder, man. If you want anything in this corner, y'all better party me up, Holmes. Sorry, Pally. You're gonna have to either party me up, pals, or you're gonna have to find somewhere else to be. You too, Druid. There we go, that's what I thought. Dang it. I don't know who all is in my party, so... We got more people in the party. think we picked up that paladin. That was the last Geolord that we needed. We're done with that quest. So now we need to go get the Zora stingers. That's from the scorpions. So we can stay in party with these guys in case we ever meet up with them. If we get to a spot where, you know, we could queue with somebody else, we can do that. We can fight the worms and the scorpions. But, like, if you guys remember yesterday, we were fighting things and then happening to immediately eat pretty much after every fight. And so it got super ridiculous at one point. Dang it. Okay, we're done with those. Now we need the scorpions. Okay, we can go ahead and eat and mana up. That thing looks wicked when you're poisoned. Oh, do we need not need the oh no, looks like we've gotten all the pincers. Nice. Okay. On to the next set of quests, which are going to be over there where the whole team is right now. See, this is why I stayed in group, because these guys have run over here to do the Zora hides or whatever. There we go. Picked up one stinger already. Thankfully, we're still in PvE mode, so we shouldn't have to worry about getting attacked like we did yesterday, which wasted so much of our time. We want to get over to where our team is, so that anything they take down, we get credit for. And we can help. Okay. Let's see. We need all of the wasps, apparently. So I'm just going to sit here because they spawn like clockwork. Plus, Reavers will spawn here. I think the sisters spawn here. 4 more is what we need. Oh, there was another sister slain. Good. There we go. Reavers are done. So we don't need that Reaver there. Another sister was slain. We need 2 more of those and 4 more wasps. Mystic Scroll of Insight. That's a warrior skill. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. J Lucy 904. Okay, that's the last wasp. We need 1 more sister. There we go. Done with that. I think we can go this way to get up and out. So that we can head to the next zone for the spiders. Small amount of Ascension in the past. Is it worth getting back into? And if so, what build would you recommend for a noob? I think Ascension is great to get back into. Especially if you are a fan of WoW. I think it is a fantastic game. It kind of regenerates, revitalizes, whatever word you want to use for it. But it's definitely a much better game now than it was. Especially now that Bronzebeard is up and running on the live server, so you don't have to pay for it. Oh, these things hit like a truck! Alright. See if I can actually heal up while we wait for the paladin to get in here and just start yoinking everything. But yeah, and as far as builds go, it just depends on what you enjoy playing. I mean, I did not think I was going to like a melee hunter, and I absolutely love the melee hunter. You know, I'm not a huge fan of melee builds, typically. I'm usually the fan of, you know, casters and what have you. They should... Ooh, dang it, that was not what I wanted to do. Stop attacking. There we go. And then we want to run that way. But I mean, if you like casters, I can tell you right now, top 2 spellcasters, in my opinion, are going to be the Shaman and the Warlock, specifically Demonology Warlock, or no, Affliction Warlock, are going to be your 2 highest DPSers right now, in terms of spellcasting. If you want melee, Shaman, again, is going to be in the top contenders right now. Hunters, unfortunately, in-game are not, so... Oh, she got bodied. Oh, and somebody else planted one, so we can run over here and turn all this in. And then let's go ahead and pick it all up. We did get 1 crate. Right there, there's our very first crate. Anybody else going after this chick again? 'Cause I'm not going to try and solo her. But yeah, I think it's well worth it, Lucy. But I highly recommend, if you're going to come back, don't worry about what meta is. Just play what you have fun playing. It's that simple. Excuse me, that came out of nowhere. Ow. That hurt my nosies. So I am testing this, because if it's lower, yeah, so it doesn't say that's any lower. That's odd. So I'll just keep running back and forth while they try to complete that quest over there. Ooh, get out of that. Ow. See, it still says 5 completions. So for whatever reason, this is not counting against us, but it is giving us rep to get more boxes. Because like now, we are at, yeah, we need 5 points. And as long as it's doing that, we're golden, because that means we can complete this basically infinitely. Oh. Nah, can't do that one again. So now it's just the others that we need to complete. Got it. Okay. But we did get another box. So we now have 2 boxes. And we need to do the rest of these quests. Oh, another hunter out here. Yeah, we can take out this guy. Alright, now we can heal up. And continue on. It's a mage skill. I'm going to pass on it because I don't really need it. Okay, we just need one more Avenger and we are done with this one. As soon as we can get untrapped here. Avenger, that's a Geolord. There we go. Avenger is now complete. Where's... So our party is just now figured out, I guess, that they can sit there and redo the same questy over and over again. Come over here, we'll use this one. Turn that in, accept. And now we can do the same thing with this quest. Just sit here and keep doing this one over and over again. Dang, paladins. I don't begrudge them. I thought about making a paladin at one point, but I'm just having too much fun with the hunter. All right, let's eat up. We're getting low on life. Let's see here. Get that woodwick candle going. Love those things. You're not anybody I need to fight. Hey, there's Nicey boy. And another Twilight Master. Oh, okay. So people are actually doing things. Dang it. I was trying not to fight that guy. Fury Mastery. We're gonna pass on that though. We need one more Avenger to complete this entire quest. Man, we're getting a lot of mystic enchants to drop. None that we need, but we're getting a lot of them. Alright, let's heal up. Sorry, nope, I have the Horde board. You should be able to use that one right there. That's the Outlaws, so it's supposed to be usable by everybody. I did the Horde just because we are Horde, so. I wish I had that wolf. It looks way cooler. I know of a pet that gives us the same thing that the wolf does. Poor rogue. It gives us the same benefit as the wolf and looks way cooler. We might end up getting it too. Bye, rogue. Nope. Oh no, Druid, you died. No. Let's get a little bit of health up and then we'll go take out that stone collar right there. All right, let's stay right here. And unfortunately, we don't get any credit from him taking that out, so. Okay, we just need Avengers. Yeah, we just need Avengers. Okay. Avenger. Bruh, I got a freaking message yesterday from YouTube about yesterday's stream saying that supposedly music played that is being copyrighted by the individual who performed it, which is fine, but I don't play music on streams. So I'm baffled as to number one, how and why it's even possible to have that happen on, like, the only music that plays is the music that's in the background of, say, like, this video. I think it's funny that I can use the Heroes call board from the Alliance. Let's see, this, don't need this. And then we can also get rid of this one. And we can get rid of this one. We need to hold on to this. Oh. Our party got disbanded. That's fine. We can now queue for heroics. Dang it. But yeah, I don't I don't know how it was like, oh my god, you played some, especially since it was Spanish music. I don't get that at all because I definitely don't play Spanish music. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Spanish music, but I do not speak or understand enough Spanish to want to play music that is in Spanish. But it just does not make logical sense. And so, like, my thing is I'm curious to know if people go through, because it says it was from the artist themselves. So I'm just curious, are there, like, artists that go through and claim that people are using their material so that they can benefit from your channel doing stuff? Because if that's the case, that's messed up. Like, I haven't looked into it that hard, but that's messed up if that's the case, you know? Ah! Uh-oh. Let me out. Yeah, I saw that coming when I accidentally tagged Twilight Lord Everrun. Yeah, we definitely gonna be ever running because there's apparently no graveyard anywhere near where we are. Good lord. But yeah, I mean it's just ridiculous. That people are able to do stuff like that, you know? Because I can guarantee you, at no point in yesterday's stream was a Spanish song playing. And yet I get a notification that says, oh, hey, you can't monetize this video because somebody else's, you know, stuff was in it. And it's like, no, there wasn't. I think I got it fixed. I'll have to double check today because it usually takes 24 hours for it to recheck the video, but it's like there was no music playing at all yesterday aside from what is in basically World of Warcraft. Now, if it said Blizzard was saying, "Hey, what's up?" I could see that. But for some artist I've never heard of ever, and number two, for it to be in Spanish, it's like, bro, I don't understand. Oh, all right. Get back to our corpse. And then let's... What are you? Paladin, of course. Heal you. Summon book. I mean, we were doing fine because there wasn't a whole lot of people out here doing this, but now we've got more people out here doing it. So we gotta start taking more risks. Okay. We need one more Geolord. There's one. Bam. Alright, there we go. Done. And the neat thing is we could also do the spiders while we're right here, too. It's like, is there still a call board over that way now that everybody's left? Because if there's still a call board over here, we can go turn that in and see if we still have another one of these. No, no more call boards. He's got the helmet. I actually like that helmet. I have that on retail. There's actually been a part of me that has thought about going back to retail, since Devin's rarely ever on for us to play with him. I've thought about going back to retail just so that we can play it. The whole reason, honestly, that I got Ascension in the first place is because it was free to play, and Devin and I loved playing World of Warcraft together when we were in high school. That should tell you how long ago that was. World of Warcraft was not quite at its, like, peak at that point. Bro, are you serious? We farmed that for like 2 hours, and now we have another one. I wish we could sell these, because I guarantee you this right here would easily be like 500-600 gold on the auction house, just because of how big of a pain in the butt it is to get. Let's put the food here just so I can do this. Because the rock stalkers are going to take the longest because we're not ranged. And actually, what I can do is... Can I pull up... Do I have voodoo on? I do. Spells. I can throw that, and then we can go ahead and go... show panels. Alright, for right now, dismiss panels. I just need the one for our pet, so I can misdirect to him. Okay. Alright, dismiss pet. Dismiss. We've got a healer shaman and a tank shaman. Oh, healer shaman just went down. Dang it. Interesting way to do this dungeon. But in heroics, most people just want to get in and out of them as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised that we are top DPS against this warlock. This is a one-handed axe. Whew, that was a little rough. We've got a paladin DPS. Yeah. I mean, we got some pretty good stuff going, but at the same time, it's like, why do I have Earth and Shield? That's what I want to know. There we go. Gotta love when your rotation gets good so that you can be at the top of the DPS charts. I'm still shocked as to how I'm beating this Warlock, though. Warlock should be absolutely crushing me in DPS. Unless he's just not geared at all. or doesn't know his rotation. Like, those are really the only two ways I should be beating a Warlock. Getting all the dang achievements for it. Only ones I care about getting achievements for is the new dungeons, because there are mounts that you can get for doing those. Nope. The other shock is that I'm doing better than the Paladin. Paladins usually dominate when it comes to DPS, just because they have so many AoE abilities, even as melee, that it is insane. There we go, you two. That we can pass on. This is cloth. We'll take it for money. That's cooking. That's sellable. Enchant. I'm gonna say pass on that. Runic leather pants, that's leatherworking. We can agree on that. Oh. I wonder if Ascension is gonna ever try and do something like the one button builds that retail is running for midnight now. Now, from what I understand on the one button builds is you have to be max level to get those. But if retail is the way it used to be the last time I played retail, you can get max level within a couple of days. I'm glad these people know, like, where they're going, because I have no clue on this dungeon anymore. Woo! This weapon. Oh, that's not good. Healer fell down and went crunch. That's alchemy. Poor guy. Let's see what build this guy is. Endless agony. So he is affliction. That's supposed to be the top DPS right now in all of Ascension. Is affliction warlocks. Like once it's semi-geared, yeah, you're hard pressed to find something that can catch up to it. At least in 5 and 10 man groups. 25 man might be a little bit more difficult, just because, or a little bit easier to keep up with it, just because there's so many buffs. It's gonna put several people on the same level of DPS. Plus, it's, you know, are you doing group DPS? Are you doing single target DPS? That kind of stuff. Here's the last boss. Well, there you go. He got above me. It's a multi-target. Money. Money. Cancel. We can pass on that. All right. Boop. Leave party. Whoo! Oop, we don't want to accidentally aggro that guy. What I wanted to do is come in here and open up that bag. I mean, it would be okay if it had some agility on there or some hits, something to give us better stats there. Tailoring, leather working, we're going to hold on to that one. Let's see, that's runic leather belt, runic leather pants, that's enchanting, alchemy, cooking. Yeah. All right, let's try and finish the stupid spiders quest and then run off. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, wow, we've already been here for an hour. Woo! We've got... I'll help you, priest. Don't worry. There you go. We have essentially another hour before I have to get off. Goodness gracious. I was hoping not to aggro you. There we go. Let's see if we can queue for another dungeon. I need to empty out my bags. The problem is we also need to... Dang. There's so many people doing the spider quest. Do I have a potion on me or anything? There we go. Thanks, Pally. I appreciate the help. There we go. Okay. Use up another food item real quick. Oh, that's not a paladin, that's a warrior. My bad. Not sure why a warrior has skinning, but that's fine. Okay. You're running though. I think he's a Fury Barb. He's got the spin to win stuff. We didn't need all of them. It's better to have all of them and not need them than to, I guess, not have all of them but need them. Behind you, bud. Behind you, bud. No. Well, I mean, he's not using Titan's grip, which is odd. I figured all warriors, if they weren't going tank, would want to go Titan's grip so that they could dual wield two-handed weapons. Oh, okay. This warrior's pretty nice. I like him. He's a good guy. Yeah, no, you can skin him, dude. I don't care. We just need one more sister. Hit follow. That's a Way Watcher. Just go back the way we came and look at that. Now we need to get the heck out of here. Oop, nope. We just need to do the dredge crusher, so the worms and the uh, uh, what are they? The why is my brain not working? Um, Scorpions. That's what we need. The scorpions. Scorpions and worms. That's all we need. Okay. Boop, boop. Just need one more and then we're done. And I can hearth out. And then we're just gonna go turn everything in. Ooh, dredge crusher. I'm gonna say need on that, bud. Sorry. There we go. Now that I have it. Okay. Backslash. Wait. I don't know what he needs up north aside from all of those guys, but we're already done with that quest, unfortunately. So we're just gonna get to a safe spot and hearth out. So, yay! Okay, and hurt these. Okay. Let's first go turn in all these quests. Yes, I know I had the call board. We could have stayed out there and done more quests, but we have 30 minutes left. I would like to try to get one more heroic dungeon done. And like some of these I can only do a couple more times, apparently, and then the rest of them I can do. Like I think this one we can only do like 2 more times. So yeah. But I want to grab heroic dungeon again. That gave us 1 more box. So now we have 3 boxes that we can do. Let's go ahead and click this. And that gave us Deadly Aim. Your auto shots have a 15% chance to reset the cooldown of aim shot and multi-shot, and increases the damage of your next aim shot or multi-shot by 30%. Not bad. It's a hunter skill. Not one that we need, but it's a hunter skill nonetheless. Let's see. I'm gonna try and sell all these. I doubt that they go for anything, to be honest with you. But we will try to sell them. It says our crit would go way up, but we would lose attack power by almost a full percentage. We'd lose hit chance by almost 2 full percent. It's just not worth it, honestly. Do 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 do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just sell this. Okay.
Goodbye.
Let's pop this open real quick so that we can throw in these 2, and then I want to double check. I want to see if we already have these. So we have Wicked, Frost Saber, Chimeric, and then these 2 are Runic. Though I think we get Runic while we're leveling our stats, so I'm not really sure there. Let's go ahead and throw all this in there. We can throw these in there. We can throw these in there. I don't really know what this stuff is for. We'll do some leather working here in just a minute, too. Ooh, what did I just throw in there? No idea. Okay, whatever. This can go in here because that's also a compound. Like, I want to level up this one because I want to know if this will do more damage for us. This could get leveled up to see if it will do more damage than what we currently have. I want to level up both of these just to see. I want to level up this again just to see. So I'm just going to sell these to that lady. Try to empty out the bag as best I can. What is this? Don't care. We'll work on alchemy, or get alchemy stuff at some point, too. We don't need that anymore. That was for a quest out in Ungoro, so we can move that down there. Okay.
Looking for something special? May the eternal sun shine upon you.
Whole bunch of stuff. Good night. 15 strength, int, hit, spell power. No, that's sellable. This is heroic dungeon. Heroic dungeon. Mythic dungeon. There we go. But it's cloth, so that's sellable. We'll have to look at it later. And we still need to figure out where to get better freaking arrows. Like, that's what's frustrating, man. Woo! I tell you what, these guys are super geared. Holy cow, we're barely staying ahead of this guy. Blade Fury. That rogue is dope. The warrior tank is insane. Whew. Oh, snap. Whew. Not bad. Rogues still beat us, but rogues are like super single target in some cases. And then in others, they're kind of decent single target with mediocre AoE, so. Plus, I'll bet you if I look at this rogue, he's probably way better geared than us. Oh no, 57.8. He just happens to know his rotation really good, I guess. Alright, so this is no good. This is a heroic dungeon. It would replace the winter band. Hunter, dismiss your pet, please. Thanks, bud. Nope, dang it.
Bask in his power. Rise as an agent of the Master's rage. There is only one true path of enlightenment. The heretics! You will suffer for this interruption.
Yeah, you can't get away, bud. Yoink. Problem is we have technically three melees in here. Ooh. Would you aggro the boss again? Oh. The hell just popped up? No, thank you. Okay, let's drink some water. Ugh. Excuse me.
Heretics, you will suffer for this interruption. Heretics, you will suffer for this interruption.
Hank,
There is
just
only one
thank
true
you.
path of enlightenment.
It's not that. It's the problem that we have 3 frickin' melees. If we didn't have 3 melees, like, we would be able to easily do this. Okay, that's plate, so that's sellable. That's a mace, can't use it. That's sellable. That's cloth, can't use it. That's sellable. Necklace, stamina, It says we'd lose attack power, but we'd gain hit chance. We'd gain 1 full crit chance. We'd lose a little bit. We'd lose our expertise reading, but... Hey, our hit rating is now above what it needs to be. Power went up. We're at 18 crit. We only lost, really, 2 points of expertise. I'm okay with that. So this can get sold now. Hit, crit, agility. We'd lose too much hit. We'd lose crit. And on the other side, we'd lose attack power. But gain hit and crit. Which ring does it replace? Yeah, nope. Wait, why'd my hit rate... What? Oh. Okay, I guess we are skipping this boss. Um, I mean, if the healer can stand in one and watch his debuff, and the other hunter can stand in one and watch his debuff, we can burn the middle one and the boss with me, the rogue, and the tank. That's the issue we're running into. What's the other dude's name?
Heretics, you will suffer. Bask in his power. Rise as an agent of the Master's rage.
Or don't. Oh. Wow, that's got a lot of greens, but we'd lose hit, crit. Yeah, the downside is we'd lose all the stats that we actually want with it. I'd rather be closer to the hit cap, and we're now at 19 crits, so... And our expertise is still only down 2, so... And we don't need... Wow. The hell? Did we lose, like, a debuff or something? Because now we're 9 points over on hit rating that we don't need. Now the fun thing is the more stacks he gets, the more damage he'll take. Like, there's a 5k crit. And that's how you burn down his health. I wish more people knew that. Another 5k, another 5k. Hit expertise. Oh, we already have this one on. All right. Let them go fights. I need mana. Alright, as soon as we finish this dungeon, though, guys, we will have to get off for the day, unfortunately. I am working on some new merch designs. I hope you guys will enjoy those a little bit better. So, you will have to let me know once I can get them up, if you guys like them. I hope you do. I think they look really cool. I think they fit more along the lines of what the channel is for us being a guild, plus the fact that we are... Okay, so we're just going to take on everybody then. Sounds like a plan. But yeah, I mean, it's... I feel like... The other design that we were using is basically just the channel logo, and it wasn't really that exciting. So these next ones, I'm gonna work on a few more today too, but hopefully they are much better for you guys. Please do not ask us to go do Pretty Princess, because no. I don't like doing the dog. But yeah, it looks like we can go ahead and sell. Like, if that had agility, I'd hold on to it. But it looks like we can go ahead and just sell all of this, because it is not benefiting us at all. Used to, you had to kite these guys. You'd have one person just grab aggro and then run them. At least in heroic, that's what you had to do. Leave party. Let's open that. What did we get? A dagger with agility. Not bad. Again, if we can find another agility weapon that is a single target, or not single target, a one-handed weapon, we will attempt it. Man, they look lame though, dude. Yeah, it just looks gross. Preset. Looks so lame. All right, so that is what we're going to do for today. We got quite a bit accomplished. We did get a couple pieces of gear. We got a bunch of quests completed. Holding on to that. This I'll throw in the auction house at some point. But yeah, so let's see. Tomorrow is Tuesday. So Tuesday will be a late night stream. We'll be streaming from probably about 8 to 11 p.m. Tomorrow, just because of my work schedule. And then Wednesday will be the same thing. And Thursday we'll be taking the day off because I'm going to be working on videos for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy those. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. If you're over on Twitch, make sure you follow. Thank you for the follow, Lucy. We really appreciate that. And yeah, I will catch you guys in tomorrow's stream. Stay safe out there, and as always, stay legendary. Peace out, heroes.